Hi Aries, today I'm going to be doing your love reading for July 2018. It's so strange, I've only just started my channel and already many of you are saying that the readings are resonating, and actually more through email than through the comments. So I just want to thank you all for your comments. If you would like to book a private reading, because this is a general love reading, then you can email me. All of the information is in the description section of my video. And yeah, just make sure you pay attention to your sun, moon, rising and Venus. Just have a look at all the videos for your signs, because you might find additional messages in those videos. So let's get started. So I'm going to be using my normal Rider-Waite tarot deck, as well as pulling some clarifiers from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels. So let's get started for you, Aries. July. We're really in the middle of the year already. I can't believe it. It's come around so quickly. This is already I'm starting to get the messages already for you as I'm still shuffling. It's about completion. It's about kind of finishing out a cycle, having an epiphany with the Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay, right, let's just get started. So, Ten of Swords. Now, with the Ten of Swords, I'm feeling very, very strongly that you have this feeling of betrayal, sadness, being stabbed in the back. But the Ten is all about completion, so it's almost like this is the end to that cycle. This is really it, you know. And then we go back, and the cycle starts from fresh. And what do you have? You go from a 10 to a 1. You have the Ace of Swords, which is all about epiphanies, realizations, clarity. It's beautiful, because you go from having this feeling of being stuck, vulnerable, betrayed, upset, hurt, to having an epiphany. It's a cycle. And, you know, it's not to say that the cycle continues and you continue to get hurt, but, you know, you go from pain to gain. Essentially, that's what it is. The other card here, you have a lot of swords here. You have so maybe even feeling defensive, and again, you know, on the rocks a little bit. Seven of Swords. In your situation, I feel like this is about kind of having indecision, and you want to build upon confidence, and I think that's where the Ace of Swords comes in. So this is a very, very this is very positive, because you know, you go from being betrayed to having an epiphany, to kind of thinking and not being so balanced. Just think of Libra, okay? Very balanced with the scales. That's kind of the place you want to get to, and you're still having this kind of indecision, indecisiveness, you know. It's almost like you're looking back at the past, but you're trying to move forward, but you're still carrying the burdens of the swords with you. You know, put them down. Just put them down. You can move forward. I promise you that. And look what you have here. I'm talking about balance, okay? You've got a very balanced card. If you cut this card in half, you've got a very balanced, neutral card with the Lovers. And the Lovers is always one of the most beautiful cards. The Lovers is actually a Gemini card, so you might be dealing with Gemini, but it's not necessary. The Gemini is 2, right? It's balance. It's kind of like symmetry with the twins. So again, balance. Balance is the main kind of thing that my guys are giving to you guys. Please try and just stay balanced. I know that's a lot easier said than done, but you know, closing out a chapter can only begin something extremely beautiful. Indecisiveness will always happen, because that's you realizing, that's you gaining clarity and having an epiphany. So the Lovers is all about having, you know, good blessings, harmony. It's all about divine timing as well, you know. So let's see what other messages we can pick up for Gemini. Sorry, not Gemini. Aries. I'm thinking about Gemini. So, you know, you might actually, you know, with the Lovers card being a Gemini, you might actually find that you might be dealing with a Gemini or someone that is in fact an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because Libra is also an air sign. And remember, I've been talking a lot about balance. So you might be dealing with an air sign. Very, very strong air. This could be in their sun, moon, rising, Venus. Another card literally just fell out. got the King of Wands. So with the King of Wands, I'm feeling very, this is really great because the King of Wands is very daring but also very supportive, and I feel like this is going to come after your epiphany. You know, you're going to get to that stage where you embody the energy of the King of Wands, and that's really beautiful. I feel like that's where you need to be, and I feel like July, you know, being the midpoint in the year, it's all about kind of reflection and having these epiphanies as well, you know, this summer, you know, and having, this is just really beautiful. This kind of just reminds me of summer because of the sun and the leaves, everything's kind of blossoming. Well, spring is kind of the start of that, but everything's blossomed already, and very, very beautiful, you know, yeah. So I feel like that's the energy that you're going to kind of get to. And also this is a really nice card too with the Three of Pentacles. It's about giving. It's about giving without necessarily receiving, because you've got the Three of Pentacles here, but the Pentacles are not so they're not so bold. Every other card shows, you know, that the Pentacles very strongly in yellow, and here it's about these people. It's about giving and community service, and, you know, giving even to others, and not necessarily being trapped, feeling trapped, you know, feeling indecisive. It's like you made a decision to be confident and to give to others, and it's very, very beautiful, and that's the kind of energy that I think anyone should be embodying. Got two cards here. So you've got the Empress, and the Empress is a beautiful, beautiful card. It's this absolutely amazing woman. The Empress is ruled by Venus, which of course is ruled by love, so you've got the Empress and the Lovers, and I feel like this other person, whether you've met this person or not, this person thinks that you are just an embodiment. Now remember, the Empress is just about the energy, so it's not necessarily that you are a woman, because the Empress is a woman. It means, that your energy is the Empress just because you're a woman. But it's all about, you know, being someone that is very, very, very protective and satisfied and nurturing and caring. So she is ruled by Venus. So we you know, she is just, she's all about it. And again, I feel like summer. Just look at this. I feel like there's going to be many of you that are going to reunite. I feel like if there's another person that maybe let you down in the past, they are coming to some realizations. They are thinking a lot, you know, through their night, their sleep, they're dreaming of you, they're going to have an epiphany. I feel like you might have also been very, very stuck. If, you know, if someone broke up with you or you broke up with them, I feel like you are both going to be having these realizations, and you are going to be coming together, because you have the Empress, you have the King of Wands, and this, I feel, represents both of your energies. I feel like this represents both of you, because as I mentioned, balance, two, symmetry, it being very mutual, and on top of that, Gemini. So I feel like this is both of you. Both of you are thinking the exact same thing, and you know what I'm feeling in this reading? I'm feeling twin flame, very, very strong. You're both mirroring each other. It's literally just hit me. And when that hits me, it's kind of overwhelming, to be honest, because it's just so, it's so true, especially with the Nine of Swords as well. But you've got 9 and 10, you've got a completion, and then it's going to start again. So it's almost like you guys are going in a cycle. But the one thing I will say is that there is, with the Lovers, it's so obvious to me that you are going to be together, because otherwise, with this particular cycle, I feel like it would just be never ending, like a twin flame kind of reunion relationship, and this could be your soulmate also. So I'm just going to pull some clarifiers from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels deck. This is an amazing reading though. This is probably one of the best readings I've done. This, okay, I literally just got this many cards. When that happens, I eliminate them all because that's way too many, and it's kind of this message that I get from the guides, like, these are not supposed to be a part of the reading. I did a Virgo reading actually a very, very long time ago. Not a very long time ago. It feels like a long time ago, but it wasn't. And it was a 3-card reading, and it was the most amazing reading ever. I think it's my most watched reading as well. That was very, very special. But this one is just, it's so obvious. The messages are so obvious. Okay. Well, it's not a surprise. Absolutely not a surprise. that these two cards have come out. So the first one is you deserve love. As I mentioned, you're both thinking about the same thing. You're both up at night thinking about the same thing. You're both feeling the same thing. You're going to both have very similar epiphanies. You know, whether someone was running and someone was chasing, you're both having the same feelings and you both deserve love. I feel like the person that was running felt like they did not deserve love, but in all honesty, they're going to come to the realization that you were the one for them all along, or that you are going to come to the realization that you are the one for them all along. Again, I did have this card, which is the Three of Pentacles, and it's all about kind of community service and giving, and not necessarily always receiving, and it's this very beautiful kind of giving card. And I feel like with the finances and careers, guides are kind of telling you, you know, pay attention to that, you know, with your finances and your careers, and look after that element. It's very important, and I feel like it's also another area for you to look at in your life as well. So this really went along with the Three of Pentacles kind of card. You know, do pay attention to that. You know, make it balanced. So if you're the one that's always giving, whether it's in love or money-wise or whatever, please balance yourself, you know, with the whole Gemini thing that I was on about, with the whole Libra thing that I was on about. Be balanced, Aries. Find that balance. If you're giving, just remember that it is okay for you to take as well, and to balance out with your finances and your careers. And I feel like overall, eventually, things are going to be very, very balanced. Balance is the big word that I'm getting for Aries, you know. So that is my reading for you, wonderful Aries. If you like this reading, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to. I am new here to YouTube, and also if you'd like a private reading, all the information is in the description section below. If you're confused, you can email me. I will see you all very, very soon. I am loving this reading. If this resonates with you, please let me know. I really have to know, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!